Hines. Okay, it is Big Mama. I know. Yeah, I could be a raccoon. Dark circle under the eyes. Stay up all hours of the night. Cause chaos. Little rabbit. Don't get your hands too close to my mouth because I might bite. I am a raccoon. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that little meme. It is so cute and it is so me. Okay. To all our new subscribers, hey Hines, how are y'all doing? I'm tickled to death y'all are here. Yes, if you can, oh girl, if you can't tell that, I don't know how to explain it to you, boo. But to all our new members, hey, subscribers, hey, hon, how you doing? How's your cousins and them? Yeah. It's all fun and games till you look for a date at the family reunion. Hey, one of the first family reunions I ever went to Bo's family, his mama's side. I kid you not, all three of his sisters were trying to hook cousin Bubba up with another cousin. Yeah, it happened. I don't know if they ever got connected or not, but you know you from Alabama. You know you from Alabama if you're trying to pick out a mate for your cousin at the family reunion. Yes, sir, because they're the only ones you'll trust. We can't let them moonshine secrets get by too much. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, up until he died, my Uncle Gil, on my biological dad's side, and Granddaddy Money, all of them, I think and that's how we found out, me and Bo, we found that out at the funeral. But my granddaddy and his uncles or his uncles ran the moonshine pulpwood truck together. Wasn't no pulpwood on that truck. No, just the outer sides. And then everything else was moonshine up in there. Sure was. Had a picture in his house. And I'm like, what's my granddad doing in that picture? And they were all leaned up against the Gibson, Myrick, Money, pulpwood. One of his mama's sisters dated, how do I do this? One of his mama's sisters dated my granddaddy, my daddy, my granddaddy. Anywho, there was almost a hook up there too. Yeah. It's all fun and games till your tree, your family tree, don't branch too much. It just kind of leans to one way. Okay, anywho, enough foolishness. Y'all straighten up. We got a lot to do. Today is Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. We just kind of took... I had to take the weekend. I had to. I don't know what in the world, Pearl? Oh, a popcorn kernel. Up underneath my little book holder here in the kitchen. I can't tell you the last time we had popcorn, boo. But he's under my little... I got that to put my planner on, or my Bible on, or my notes on, or my cookbooks on while I'm in the kitchen. Yes. I've got y'all propped up on a shelf right now. And I know I've wiped this counter off. I caught myself wiping it off. Anywho's. Alright, today is going to find us. Like I said, we got a lot to do. So quit goofing off. Oh, update. That man got my new gas stove in. Y'all, I am enthralled with this thing. Enthralled. I don't know, I will try to link a picture down below of, or I might can do it this way. Let's see. Oh my goodness. We did not realize, yeah, here it goes. We did not realize the reason why my electric stove was cutting up. My oven did not work anymore good. I mean, it was iffy. And then my top right eye, my main eye that I used for cooking, it was cutting up. My back left eye, my teapot eye, yes ma'am, you know that's the teapot. Don't wash that sucker. See, it's even got the tea leaves from yesterday, tea bags from yesterday in it. You leave them in there. You leave them in there. It's seasoning it. It's seasoning it. Don't you go washing that tea boiler. That was Bo's mama's. And I guarantee you, if I take that thing down, you're going to see tea stain. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's like an iron skillet, don't you? No. That's a seasoning. Anywho, he pulled out my electrical one. And, y'all, it was the good Lord. It was the grace of God that made that thing cut up and act up to where we just knew not to use it no more. It was over 15 years old. When he pulled it out and he took the back off to get the wiring undone. You see that? That is where it shorted out and had started burning. Burning. And it went up, see how it went up the back of it? Burning. That insulation was burning. And he took even that part off. I wasn't in here when he did that. But he said, oh, all of it on the inside was toast. He didn't want me to see it because I was already freaking out about that. And he knew if I saw the other part, I would be having an ip condition. If you ain't from the South, then you learned a new word. Say it with me. Ip condition. Ip condition. I can't even say it now. Lord have mercy. Ip condition. We'll go with that, okay? Don't judge me. But yes, by the grace of God. And then we were blessed by Jenny and Buck Murphy. A sweet, precious couple from our church. Honey, she would literally give you the shirt off her back. I kid you not. And if you needed another one, she'd find another one and give it to you and do without herself. That's Miss Jenny and Mr. Buck. But they had this in storage, brand new. Still had the protective. See, you can still tell where the protective film was on it. And that was like it's still got the warning instructions on the thing. And look at the inside. Wait a minute. I've got a light now. Look at that. Brand new. Never used. And it's stainless steel. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. And I've always dreamed of a gas. Yes, ma'am. I want to be able to cook when the power's out. Yes. I need to be able to make some hot victuals if the power goes out. Know what I'm saying? Anywho, oh, I got something stuck in my shoe. It's driving my foot crazy. Today, we are going to, other than run our pie hole for a good 20 minutes, we are going to, I got a list. I've got high aspirations for today. And I know in my heart, some of it, I'm going to have to be like Elsa and just let it go. Yes, let it go. Let it go. I have to keep telling Carol Beth that. Because she'll bring up, oh, honey, she brought up something from when she was a little girl. She said, I remember when y'all got on to me. Or, no, y'all got on to me about that. And we were like, when did we get on to you about what? Oh, no, I can't do that no more. And we're like, what are you talking about? And it was something she said that we had told her not to do. And it was back when she was 6 years old. Why it popped into her head, why she thought about it, why she was dwelling on something that happened when she was 6. And yes, ma'am, if she says she was 6, you can take it to the bank. That child was 6. She don't forget nothing. I mean nothing. She is our go-to for when did that happen? And what date did we do so and so? And what date did we get that dog? Or, you know, what date was it that Foxy passed away? And she can tell you, oh yes ma'am. She can tell you. She's like a, what do you call it? Almanac, I guess you would say. Does that tell the past or just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where to put y'all. Where we got light. Look at there. We got light right there. Look. Halo. Yeah. You're going to have to hold my halo because sometimes I might have to let the crazy come out. Because some people just need the crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, what we're doing today. I don't know. We're going to open it up and we'll both be surprised. How about that? I can't wait to see how it turns out. Somebody sent me a slogan. I've either got to make it a t-shirt or a tumbler. I get my little tumblers from Temu or Shein or somewhere cheap. Well, that escalated quickly. Our family motto. Yes, and that sums us up. Okay. But somebody had put, now you about forgot what it was. What was I going to say? I done forgot. Lord have mercy. I done literally forgot. I don't remember what it was. I mean, seriously, it's gone. It was there, but it's gone. Anywho, we are gonna today, today is mine and Fat Man's 36th year anniversary. I've put up with his butt for 36 years, and he's put up with mine for 36 years. Yeah, I've got too much invested in him now. We were telling each other happy anniversary this morning. And he's like, you ain't gonna trade me in for a newer model, are you? And I'm like, I ain't doing this again. No. It took me this long to train you, and I'm getting too old to keep digging holes. I can make one hole. We're gonna go on that moonlight stroll. Just the fact that I'm dragging him behind me has nothing to do with it. Y'all know I'm joking. He knows I'm joking. If I did not joke with him that way, he would think I was mad. He told me that one time. Because I just kept saying, I love you. You know, and I wasn't joking to, you know, I'm going to be the end of your demise. He's like, why are you mad at me? And I'm like, what? I'm not mad. He's like, well, you're not threatening me. That's how you show love in this house. Anywho, gosh, I've been quiet all weekend. Anywho, anniversary. Today I wanted to do my floors. I've got to do my daily chores, laundry. I'm going to work on Cricut projects. I've got to pack the freezer, the lunch meat. I need to divide that up and get some in the freezer. I've got to call the dermatologist to make that man an appointment and film my cooking in today. So this is today for us. I will link my planner down below. This is the one I've stayed with the longest. I used to do in the leafy tree tops. The Mormon Mom planner, I loved it. Those were my very, very first planners, like in 2013, 2014. Yeah, and I did those for years. And then someone told me, oh, you'll love Erin Condren. I used that thing for all of 3 weeks. No. And then, I don't know why, but this is set up basically the exact same way. But, I like this one because you have your budget page, you have your menu and grocery page, you have, not sponsored in any way, but Calibri, if you'd like to, I would love to sponsor you. Monthly, let me go back to August. Well, no, it's called. I always take my older months, and I'll take, it's just a little cotton headband that I got from Amazon. And I will take that, where's the end, and put around like the front cover and the months that we've done been through. Okay? And then September, and I do have goals. Well, they're all supposed to be goals, but I changed mine to goals, events, and birthdays. I've got to fill in my birthdays because we've got a lot this month. A lot. Yeah. I forgot where I was going. Let's go down this trail together, shall we? Yes, we shall. Don't get scared. Oh, and yes. Oh, crap. That's why I was going to film tonight. Tonight, we are making Navajo tacos. I know a lot of my newer people were like, that sounds good. They are delicious. Carol Beth reminded me. I was asking, what else do y'all want for Taco Tuesday? Mexican. We used to call it Mexican Monday, but now it's Meatless Monday. But yesterday we just had leftovers. There wasn't no barbecuing in this house. That man had to work a ball game Sunday. Yes, Sunday. And so he had to be there 5 o'clock that morning. And he got home that evening at like 1 in the morning. So needless to say, his Labor Day was spent resting from the labor he did the day before. They give them options if they want to work the game. And we are trying so hard to get some money banked back up. It's just been one thing after another. So we want some in reserve. And we just like having that little cushion. Oh, I know. You're talking about saving money, and now you fix to say you spent some money. For my anniversary, and my birthday's the 14th, with my new stove in mind, he's like, well, what about cookware? Aren't you going to need some sturdier cookware? Because he got me, I'm just going to put this over here. He got me the cookware I have from Rose's like 3 years ago for Christmas. And they've already started rusting at the bottom. Yeah. It's all fun and games till you're boiling your corn and you realize your water is orange. And it ain't from the corn, it's from the rust at the bottom of the pan. So, he told me because he He had worked a ball game the weekend before, too, so he's got some overtime coming. He's like, I want you to get on. Who that? Oh, it's 2. He's down in this little metal. I put puppy food in here for Millie. And Hazel ate with her. And then 2 started eating with him. I swear, he thinks he's a dog. If it fits, it sits. This is his way of saying, hey, I want some more of that stuff back in here, lady. Give me some more. And then Doris came and she shooed all of them away and ate the puppy food. So, Carol Beth has now had to start feeding Millie Jane in her room. So, nobody can take her puppy food from her. Anywho, oh, yeah, cookware. He told me to get online and go ahead and order you some cookware. Get what you want. And I'll have to look back and see the name of it. It's supposed to come today or Thursday. I'll have to look back and see. I don't remember. Anywho, it was like regular 160, and I got it for 63. And it had a coupon code, so even with tax, I get free shipping. With tax and everything, it was like, I want to say it was 63 something. I'll have to look back. But anyway, all that being said, I got some new cookware that's going to be coming. I'm so excited. I picked the green. What possessed me to pick the green, I do not know, but it was a pretty shade of green. They had gray, they had a beautiful blue, and then the green. And that, something about that green just drew me in. Anywho, where am I going with all of this? It's got a point. There is, no it doesn't. It has no point. Okay. Oh, and then for Carol Beth's birthday, an early birthday present for her, and this might be the only present that she gets, because yeah, I've taken her to like local playhouses like the Cloverdale Playhouse, the Prattville Theater, you know, live plays. And they're like $10 a seat. We took all the girls, me and Fat Man took all the girls to go see The Hobbit. And that was wonderful. And that was at the Cloverdale Playhouse. It's like an old church. And you sat in the church pews. Yeah, this is going to be at the Birmingham Jefferson Civic Center. And it's going to be toward the end of September because that way I'll have the money for the tickets. But I went ahead and kind of reserved them. Now you can reserve them for a small fee and then you can pay for them as you go. But we've got balcony tickets. But according to the little view thing on the thing where you ordered your tickets, I'm like, this is your seat. This will be your view. It looked like we had a good view. It said it was the most amazing view for that price. So I bit the bullet. They were only, I want to say it was, for the 2 of them, it was, I want to say it was like $75 for the 2. So Fat Man is going to drive us. It was going to be $40 for parking. Heck to the no, baby. He going to be our limo. We going to hop out. He going to drive up to the door. We going to hop out. He going to drive off. He going to be busy. I don't know what he going to be doing, but he going to be going somewhere. But me and her are going to go see Wicked the musical. I've never done anything like this at the BJC. I've never been to the BJ, Birmingham Jefferson Civic Center. I've never been, ever. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Hold on. We'll see who this is. It was Monica from the new Trump administration. If them heifers call me one more time, One more. And it takes a lot to get Big Mama stirred up. Y'all know that. But I swear to you, I get 20 phone calls or more a day. And the only reason why I answer them, it looked like it was in Millbrook. And I've got some friends in Millbrook that aren't in my contacts. Every once in a while I have to get a compound prescription from a specific drugstore in Millbrook that's not in my contacts. So if it's Millbrook, which I've got Prattville or Montgomery, 99.9% of the time I will answer it because it might be one of my catheter nurses. They have different cell phones. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. But it was Monica from the new Trump administration. Let me know about my Medicare benefits. Baby, I ain't on Medicare. I wished I was. Why, the way they talk about the benefits, sign me up. Where can you sign up at 57? Well, I'll be 58 the 14th. Where can you sign up at 58? Because I'd love to. Anywho, the most I've ever done with Carol Beth, and then Becca went with us. We went to the Shakespeare Festival in Montgomery and saw Alice in Wonderland. And it was in the Octagon Theater. So actually where we were sitting, they had to run down through the stairs. All the characters had to run up and down through you because everything was on the floor. And then we were kind of, you know, sitting where the stairs were. And so it was so funny. The Mad Hatter come through and he's like, "Did you see her? Did you see her?" And he stopped. Carol Beth was sitting on the end just in case she needed to get up and slip out. And he looked at her. He said, "Have you seen her? Where'd she go?" And Carol Beth's like, it was so cute. And they were grown. They were grown when we did that. But it was such a good time. But yeah, she is so, I went ahead and told her, I had to tell her, I cannot keep secrets like that from my baby girl. I just can't. I want to see the expression on her face. And y'all, when I tell you it was a death drop. I've got it on here. I don't know if I could, but yeah, we're going to go see Wicked, the musical. And so we are both so excited. So excited. So, anywho, this ain't getting what I need done, y'all. Does this look like it's any way, shape, form, or size of a cricket project? No. Does it look like it's any way, shape, form, or size of calling the dermatologist, doing laundry, cleaning my daily stuff? I did make up my bed. Can I check it off? I can check it off, girl. I can check it off. Packing that lunch meat. I'm going to try to see what all I need to get done at the, well, no, I can do that while I'm doing supper. Rage rolls. I need to take those out right now. I knew there was something I needed to do. You have to, and now I don't remember what fridge or freezer I put them in. Fridge. Oh, but I didn't stick them in the fridge. Rage rolls. Yay! Ooh, I forgot we had those beef patty burgers, cheeseburgers. We might do that for lunch today. I'm just saying. Alright. So, you go ahead and take out your rolls, because I need to thaw them. They have to be thawed. Tear here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my vacuum sealer and reseal these once I open them. So, let me get these open. I'm going to take out what we need for tonight, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, hunts, I'm back. It is now... Oh, goofy me. I turned the oven bake on thing. My rolls, because I put them in the refrigerator to thaw. Yeah. And it said if you had to, Okay, it's 5:30. It said if you had to get them to, you know, thaw to where they would like double in size, you could poof them in the oven. Poof, proof, poof. They in there, okay, like on load. Like on load. Because they stayed the same size. They're supposed to, you know, puff up. Puff up. But like I said, we're having Navajo tacos. I'm going to go ahead and do my taco meat. Do it the same way you always do. Everything is exactly the same way you make tacos. I am trying to finish up this taco seasoning. Yeah. I got some packets in there that I need to kind of use. I used to get the big thing from Sam's because it was near about nothing. I mean, you could get it for like $3, $4. Well, this one's near about saying the same thing. My extra battery, it's dead. Real quick before I charge y'all, because I've got to do my taco meat. I'm waiting on the rolls to do their thing. But somebody was talking about grease. What do we do with our grease? We do not pour it down the sink. My husband is a plumber, and he hates when people do that because it will clog up. Even if you're on city water, it will clog your pipe. 90% of the time it's from your house to the meter, which is your business. That is your problem, not the water company's problem. So from the meter to the street is their problem. But from your house to that meter, that's your problem. And that grease will get gunked up in there. Okay, it preheated. I'm getting used to all the little bells and whistles. But what we do is our town, and it's wonderful that they do this, they have drop-off centers throughout all of Montgomery, and you can go, and the bottom shelves are full, and the top shelves are the empty jugs. But you take your grease, and this one isn't bad. This one we've been working on this one for a while. Sometimes if it gets down in there, it will kind of start, if it's there for a real long time, it'll kind of start molding around the top. I usually try to get it full before that happens. There's no charge. And just Batman, once I'm full, he'll take it by one of the drop-off stations, which I used to do it when I took care of it at the art class, because one was at the ball field directly across the street. And some of their some of the cities, like utility trucks, use biodiesel. So they take that grease to a plant and they convert it, and it turns into fuel for some of the city's maintenance trucks and stuff. Bo doesn't drive one like that. He said they smell like French fries. You can smell them from a mile away because it smells like French fries. That's what he said. That's what he said. But we'll let it cool down just a little bit. I got, oh, Nellie Jane, I'm so sorry, baby. You were right there on Mama's foot. Well, not Mama. I'm Mama. No, Carabas Mama. Carabas Mama. I'm going to take my funnel. I have been using this grease in this hot for several nights now. I used it when I did our baked macaroni and cheese. I used it, that night I also did have some blooming onions, already battered. I will definitely have to, I'm going to take y'all to the Fresh Value, the Meat Depot, whatever you want to call it, next time I go. And the new sale starts Wednesday, so I'll be checking things out, girlfriend, checking things out. But yeah, I just pour it up in there with a funnel. And then we just take the lid, put back on, and I just keep it underneath my sink. It doesn't make a mess. And I always have two bottles, one that I'm working on filling and an empty one right behind it. And so that way, whenever he does take that one, I still have one. And once he dumps this one off, he'll bring me back another one. But yeah. Other ways, if you like I said, do not pour it down your drain. I have been known to take like a deeper plate or platter or something, and I'll put in my sink and cover up the drain hole, and take my I usually get my little colander, and I'll drain my meat. This is what I'm going to do tonight with our tacos. I'm going to drain my meat through here to go in like that bigger bowl or whatever. In fact, here's one of my grease bowls. Because see, that fits perfectly right there. So, and it's just to let it cool off enough that, oh, this cabinet smells so good. Amy, honey, my Scentsy Amy. Girl. This is my Scentsy and essential oil cabinet. I wish you could smell. Y'all, I wished I had smell-o-vision. I just need to leave this cabinet door open. I need to leave it open. Okay, I'm back. Real quick, I've gotten my hamburger meat done. Let's see how much power I got. A little bit. This is how I drain mine. I just, like I said, I take that and prop it over my bowl. And look at how much grease is already dumped down in there. And I will just let that sit. Yes, sometimes it gets precarious and it will fall down in there. But I wiped out my skillet. The dogs are playing. So if you hear rustling and rumbling or moving, I'm going to do my Navajo bread in here. But real quick, we have a prayer request. And y'all know, oh, honey, I used to put them up all the time. And if you have a prayer request, please, please, please comment it down below. Because I will definitely, if you want me to mention it, let me know. You know. But Dixie from Texas, hey, hon. Oh, goodness. Her Uncle Benny is in the hospital with COVID. And people now, oh shoot, I'm putting my cooking oil in my skillet that my meat goes in. Oh well. It's all fun and games to mix up skillets. Anywho, seriously, people think that COVID is done, over, finished. You know, it's not causing any more harm, da-da-da-da. That is a bold-faced lie. Do not believe that. People have gotten too complacent. And no, that is not true. It is still a thing. It's still going around. And like for your elderly or your immunosuppressed or like your small kids, it's still a big thing. It's still a very big thing. So if you even remotely think that you have it, you get tested. In fact, I was talking about, you know, if you've had allergies and it just kind of keeps hanging on and it won't let go. The other week, just to make sure, just to be safe, I took a COVID test. Of course, Carol Beth was freaking out. But I don't think this is going to turn out right, but we're going to do them anyway. I got my dough out of the oven, and now I'm trying to flatten them out. I didn't let them poof right. It's all fun and games till they don't poof. But anywho, but yeah, I took a COVID test because I thought, you know, I cannot shake this. Whatever it is, it won't go away. You know, and I'm like, heaven forbid, if I've got COVID, I want to know. Yeah, I need to know. I will quit hanging around people, you know, and that was one reason why I haven't been in church in a month of Sundays near about. Because either A, just in case I do have it, or B, because I know what's going around again. So find out in your area. You can do a search, do a Google search or whatever you got. COVID rankings in my area. And it should come up with like how many cases have been noted, how many are hospitalized, that type of thing. And you need to know. Okay, this isn't turning out like a normal roll dough does. I goofed up. I did wrong. I should have just went ahead and had them out on the counter. Because they poof real good and pretty and big that way. So, but it is what it is. We're going to make do with what we got. Yeah. But, yeah, please, please be in prayer for Dixie in Texas and her Uncle Benny and their family. I would appreciate that, and I know Dixie would. But yeah, again, if you ever have a prayer request, please let me know. Please let me know. Because where there are two or more gathered in my name, and even though we aren't gathered together, we are shouting up our voices. We are shouting up our voices. And so, God will hear that. He's like, man, all these people praying for Uncle Vinny. Yes. I did not realize, Fat Man told me this, when I was in the hospital with COVID, there was actually a lady from Nigeria praying for me. Nigeria. Thank you, lady from Nigeria. Because I don't know how any other way she would know me other than YouTube. So, but yeah, I mean, YouTube can reach the reaches of the world, girl. Yes, yes. I bet it could even be done on Gilligan's Island, I'm just saying. So, let me get back to screwing up my roll dough. Oh, Carol Beth's going to be upset because they ain't going to be right. But that's going to be okay. We're going to eat them. We're going to eat them. We're going to eat them. No matter what they taste like. Ooh, bye. Y'all. My Sam's order came. That's what the dogs were barking about. The package man brought my Sam's order. Put it on my front porch. He toted that box. Oh, okay. Maybe my rolls are saved. Because they are puffing up. Come on. Come on. Who's ready to flip? I don't think none of them are ready to flip. We're just going to kind of let them keep doing and doing. But Fat Man asked me, he's like, did you order syrup? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, it is all over this box. Y'all look. And the man knew it. Look at how sticky that is. It got all over his crackers. Ugh. Yuck. All over my pudding. Pop-Tarts. Hopefully the stuff is salvageable. But, yeah, our cereals. Was it our syrup or our grape jelly that busted?
I think it's jelly.
Oh, it's our grape jelly.
I ain't seen no syrup.
Oh. Maybe he got smart and ditched it.
No, I just opened the box.
Oh.
So,
Fat Man's dealing with that for me.
oh, gross.
Our cereals. Oh, gosh. Hopefully, they're inside the little plastic wrappers. So, hopefully, prayfully, they'll be good.
Yeah, I found your syrup.
Oh, gosh.
Bottle of syrup.
And empty. Oh, my God, the whole thing is empty, y'all. Empty. I gotta go check on my rolls. But, yeah. That big bottle. And it was in plastic. A lot of good that did. My 64. Yeah,
Sam's
64. They do. They owe me a lot. A lot. I'm going to take, or if I give you my phone, can you take pictures?
You wash it up first.
Nasty. I have never had problems with Sam's stuff like that. Ever. Ever.
UPS uses brings it, don't it?
Yes.
It's FedEx.
It was FedEx. UPS is usually my man. He knows where to put my stuff on my porch. Yes, yes. He is wonderful. But FedEx, they will try. Now, you know good and darn well that man had to have been coated in syrup the way he brought it to the door. And you can't tell me that he didn't notice his hands were sticky all over the place. What the crap? Oh, honey. Big Mama's mad. I don't know if it wasn't, okay, it's nobody's fault really that it busted. I've just never had that happen before. But he should have known and maybe just came and told me, look, there's a situation, you know, do you want us to keep it and send it back, or what do you want to do? Not a word, not one word. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing mine, and they're turning out pretty good. The bottom ones, they're thawing out pretty quick on this pan. See how puffy they get? That's what you're wanting. And usually they're already so puffy, I can get 2 out of 1 dinner roll. But I'm having to just roll them out and I'm getting 1. But that's okay, I made 12. But this is what you're looking for. This is a shell for a Navajo taco. Yes. See these down at the bottom, I actually cooked too long. Almost looks like a darn hoe cake. Look at that. Yeah, them ain't gonna be no good. That's alright. That's alright. But yeah, we gotta deal with the syrup situation. All of our cereal. I gotta get that man to do a video or pictures or something to send to Sam's and FedEx. Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad. Okay, here's supper. There's our Navajo tacos. Cara Beth, what you think? Oh, she hadn't bit into it yet. I'm on hold with Sam's to see about getting some of my situation back. Yeah, girl. Hey, Fat Man, how is it?
It's good.
Navajo tacos good? They are good. But yeah, the puffy fluffy is what you want. It almost looks like an elephant ear. But without the sugar and salt. Like sugar and cinnamon. But like I said, if there are any left, well, yay.
What?
One. I pressed 1. It won't accept my... But there you go. Okay, Hans, I'm back. I'm going to try to see if I can upload the fiasco that was on our porch to here. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I would go about doing that. But I'm just going to let you see. And I broke my phone case. Yeah, it won't even let me. Okay. You know, I'd mentioned about our Sam's order. Well, it just will not let me in. And I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, and then I hit the wrong thing. Y'all. Y'all. Okay. Okay. Here is our Sam's box. Now, notice it is stuck to my porch. Look at this. All over it. It is stuck to my porch. There, I ordered syrup. It was at the bottom like this. And it busted. And honey, it went everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Everywhere. Ain't nothing in that box near about worth salvaging. And I had a big order. I mean, I had a lot of our monthly stuff in here. I'm trying to see if I can get to a FedEx number or something. FedEx brought this. Usually, we have it delivered by UPS. I'm not seeing. Aha! Well, that might be one thing. It was upside down. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay,
Very.
Okay, but yeah. Called Sam's.
Yes.
Got a real sweet lady. Her name was Mia, but not our Mia. And she was so sweet and understanding. And she's like, we're going to issue a full refund. You know, if you can salvage anything, salvage it, but just we're going to give you all your money back. And then she said, for your trouble, do you want us to issue you a $5 e-gift card? And I'm like, no, sweetheart. If you would just refund my money, that will be fine. That will be fine. And so she acted kind of shocked. I guess some people were telling her, $5 ain't enough. But no. And I was sweet as I could be to her. It's not her fault. My mother used to be the world's worst. If she would have called right when that poor little girl picked up, I kid you not, Carolyn, my mother, would have done cussed that little girl out before the little girl got to say, hey. Hey, you catch more flies with honey than you do bitterness. And whoever picks up that phone, it ain't their fault that your syrup busted in your box. So don't be crawling their butt. It wasn't her. So, and that's why usually Carolyn would be told on something like that, we can't help you, ma'am. I guarantee you, we cannot help you, ma'am. And why should they? She called cussing them out like I'll get out. She would have people hang up on her. We do not get paid enough to be talked to this way. I can remember people saying that. I don't blame them. No ma'am. No ma'am. And so the little girl was so sweet, and I guess she was shocked by me saying, no, I don't want the e-gift card. You know, just give me my refund and that's fine. And so we did, because all my cereal boxes, that was on the other little clip I did. I'd ordered 3 boxes of cereal, 2 jars of jelly, the bottle of syrup that didn't have not one drop left in that bottle. Not one drop. His peanut butter crackers, Pop-Tarts, I'm trying to think what else. The 2 things of jelly. Oh, pudding. I done pudding. Even with your Plus membership now, if you don't order at least $50 worth, they charge you $8 of shipping. So, I was right under that $50 mark. And I thought, okay, $8. To keep me from spending $8 for shipping, I'm going to find something worth $8. And that is why I ordered the pudding cups. They were $7.98. So essentially, I got those free. Because if I wouldn't have put them on my order, I would have had to pay $8 for shipping. So instead of paying $8 for nothing, I paid $8 and got the pudding. Yeah. But the boxes we had to throw completely away. Batman had to go get a bath. We've got these drying. One, I had to completely put the whole thing, because it was just, there was no salvaging it. We opened it up just a little bit and poured it off in there. I got my jelly drying. These cereal bags are drying. And although I think with them sealed up, you know, I don't think any water got to them. So we tried. So, but yeah, it's all funny games till your syrup bust. So, that's going to do it for today. I think that's enough. Oh, I got something in here. A zip tie. Miss Millie Jane did not need that in her pie hole, did she? Alright, so I'm going to call it a night. It is now 7:53. My kitchen is cleaned. I even cleaned the top of my stove. Yes. It feels so good. So, I'm going to say night for now. So be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. Share. Play nice with others. And if you get a busted bottle of syrup, call. But be sweet to Mia if she's the one that answers the phone. Anybody that answers the phone, be sweet. They ain't the reason why your syrup bottle busted, okay? Until, again, night, Hans.